This is a small database system which connects Visual Basic interface with Microsoft Access database. Here I will show you the database. You can see inside the mini project folder I have the database company.mdb. There is only one table. It is TBL customer. You can see there are 4 records available for the demonstration. Have a closer look the database table structure. I'll publish this database and everything for your reference. You may follow the link below the video to download all this stuff. The project files are here. I have opened the project with Visual Studio 2012. Now I'm going to create a report to display customer data. First, I have to create a data source. To create a data source, I click on here. The data source option is available. Data source. Then click on add new data source. If the option is not available there, you can have the wizard following the steps here. Go to view, other windows, then here we have data source. Or you may press shift with alt plus delete. Then click on add new data source. The data source configuration wizard is available on the screen. It is easy. Select the default selected option database. Click next. Then again next. Go to new connection and browse to the database. Here I have the database inside the mini project folder, which is company.mdb, and click on open. We can test connection here. It is succeeded. Then we can proceed. OK. Then click on next. It asks whether to copy the database to the project folder. I click on no. Next. Then select tables and views. We can generate the report based on data on tables or data provided by queries. In my database, there is no queries available. Now I click on the finish button. You can see the company dataset.xsd component is available in the Solution Explorer. Now the next component, go to project, then add new item. Click on it. Then search for either report or report wizard. If you select report, you can manually configure the report using reporting controls. If you select report wizard, you can follow the wizard to generate the report. If you want, you can change the name also here. I keep name as it is, then click on the add button. Now you may observe the name dataset. Under dataset 1, we can select company dataset, which is created already. Under company dataset, I have TBL customer. In the dataset, there is only one table. Then I can view the available fields inside the TBL customer. Then click on next. Now here on the values, I can drag and drop the fields which should be available with the report. See number, then see NIC, CTP, before that see name, gender also. Right. If you want to add group in label, you can drag and drop, for example, gender to the row groups. Or if you want, you can use column groups also. For this demonstration, I don't want a report groups. Then I click on next. I have not chosen subtotals here. Then there is no option to be changed. Next, select a suitable style. I select ocean, then click on finish. The name of the object which is created is report1.rdlc. If I have given another name instead of report1, it would be available here. Also, I can click and change the captions here. NIC number. I have selected twice NIC number. Right. I insert another column. Right click. Then insert column to the left here. Then I can select the data field. It's a customer number and change the column heading to customer number. Now it is okay. This is the report that I have generated using Report Wizard. Now, to display the report within an interface, I have to insert another form. To insert a new form, I can select Project, Add Windows Form. Windows Form. Name of the form, let's have a for report. Click Add. The report that I have created should be inserted to the FRM report using a report viewer controller. Inside the toolbox, here I have toolbox. If the toolbox is not available here, click View Toolbox. While pressing the Ctrl, Alt, then press X. Inside the toolbox, search for the report viewer. Report viewer available. Double click on it. Then select the report that is created. You can see the report I have selected is available here, which is report 1, name of the project dot report name. Then we can resize the report viewer here. It is better to set properties. Here the doc property should be fill. Also we can select size of the report, margins, in the font sizes, font colors, back colors. I specify the back color. Right. To open this report, I have to set the startup form, or I can use another form with a button. In my project, I have another form, FRM customer. You can watch my previous project videos. I have developed two. This is the third one. I am adding some features to the same project. Or you can use another forms to open the report. I use this available form. I am going to insert a button. You can double click or drag and drop a button to the form. Text of the button is report. It's report. Name of the button BTN report. Now double click on the report button, then type there FRM report.show. Now I save the project and click on start. If I click on the report, right, the report is available. We can change the font size of fonts, layout, sizes also. You can go to the FRM report, then select the form. I change the start position to center screen. Here I have to change Labels. CNAME is the name available in the database. Gender, TP, let's say telephone. Now I can click on print layout and check how the print appears. Also I can click on the print button. I can click directly on the print button and select a printer and click on print. This is how we are generating reports. It is easy. Now you may practice and add these features to your projects. Thank you for watching.